Good day to you. I'm Pastor Corby Johnson, and I'm so glad that you joined me for devotions in the Proverbs today. Our proverb today is Proverb 19, verses 12 through 15. Now, if this is your first time with me, I do take small sections of the Proverbs and highlight a focus verse for the day. It's too difficult to take one verse at a time or the proverb chapter in its entirety. But I do encourage you to open your Bible or get on your search engine and read the Proverbs for yourself. Because sometimes what I see and what I hear in the message is not what you see and what you hear. And that's okay, because that is the Word living with us, in us, and through us. So our proverb today is Proverb 19, verses 12 through 15, and today is Tuesday, June 15th. A king's rage is like the roar of a lion, but his favor is like the dew on the grass. A foolish child is a father's ruin, and a quarrelsome wife is like the constant dripping of a leaky roof. Houses and wealth are inherited from parents, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. Laziness brings on deep sleep, and the shiftless go hungry. There's an awful lot in that proverb, isn't there? And in fact, every verse could stand on its own. So if one popped out at you, you go ahead with that. But for the one that popped out on me was verse number 12, where it says, a king's rage is like the roar of a lion, but his favor is like the dew on the grass. Imagine being at the zoo and in the distance hearing the roar of a lion. The closer you get, the louder it is. It's a sound of terror. It's a sound of anger. Or sometimes it's just a sound of welcome, communicating with others. But as you hear that lion, you begin to move closer and closer to see it roar. And as you get there, it may send a shiver down your spine to see the power of the lion. But also imagine that sense of awe, that absolute majesty. As an activity, think about the lion and think about what his different roars might be like and what he might want to be saying. You know, if you're out in the wild, that lion, the leader of the herd, is the one who keeps the other animals safe by sounding the alarm with a great big roar, or keep danger away with an even bigger roar, or just kind of little tender, small, raw kind of roars. Each one is just like a parent speaking to the children. We all have different voices, don't we? And so does a lion. So when you think about the different voices of a lion, wonder about what that creature might be saying. Is he warning? Or is he loving? Our action today is to put yourself in that place of the lion. What tone of voice do you use in your daily life? Do you use the pleasant voice? What do you want for breakfast? Or do you hear your get dressed, it's time to go to school? Or is it, watch out for that car? All sorts of different voices in every kind of animal. And we're not so far off from being that lion, are we? Our verse again, a king's rage is like the roar of a lion, but his favor is like the dew on the grass, the dew that runs down onto the earth and brings moisture and growth and health to what's below. I'm so glad you joined me today. Join me again tomorrow as we continue through the Proverbs together. And if you haven't caught us on Facebook for Sunday worship, check us out. We are the First United Methodist Church of Safford, Arizona. Every Sunday, 10 o'clock. See you tomorrow.